nice way to start the session. I had a little dip on the first cast and a proper one second time round, and this is the result. That's not a big roach, is it? I caught it on a size 10 hook and a prawn. They've got very small mouths compared to perch, but it's another species. It has been a very quiet session. However, if you've been watching my videos and reading the blogs recently, if I say I've had you know who in the swimmer game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm watching that float. Lovely way of fishing, isn't it? Float fishing. Something special, isn't there? And often when I'm out there on the bank, people walk past, could be men my own age, and they are fixated on the float. And I'll say to them, are you an angler? And they'll say, no, I haven't fished for 40 years, 50 years. But there's always that thing within us, isn't there? And mine has just disappeared. Oh yeah, and I've got a fish on. And there's always that thing within us, isn't there? That once an angler, always an angler in that context. It's a tench. Oh, can you hear that? There are two ring-necked parakeets. Just gone over. No, it's not a tench. It's a bream. Well, I just said two species. And here we go. Oh no! It's come off. It's a hook pull. I just said two species and it's still two species. Oh dear. These things happen, don't they? There's the slime off the fish. Sadly, that's all I've got to bring in. Not the bream itself. I wish I was holding a nice bream. Unfortunately, I'm not. But I can show the setup that I'm fishing with. I do list all the individual items that I'm going through now in the blog post, so you can look at the makes and particular line strength, etc. in there. But there it is, very simple setup, as you can see. And I think that's almost knocked the camera over there. I think that's probably my approach, really. Simplicity is the way forward. Keep it nice and simple. That's my angling approach in general, not just on this session. So a small float, a shot either side, another shot there as it starts to fall through the water, and then just a couple of inches, 3 inches away from the bait, the anchor shot, because it is about 6 feet deep on this occasion. And the prawn and the size 10 hook, and I'm fishing over brown crumb. I use that a lot. It's my standard go-to in terms of the attractor, but in with it on this occasion, mixed maggots, a few prawns, and then I also will feed prawns throughout the session as well, depending on how active the fish are. That's a rule anyway, isn't it, for feeding when it comes to fishing. The water temperature's starting to fall now, of course, now that we're into autumn, but it's still good.